Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. S2R Man here. As you can see, I've been well at work here on the day 3 build on my 1983 GS 1100E. I actually got the bottom tree for the bike. I still need to get the bearings. I'm just doing a mock-up on it. As you can see, that's what they're going to look like. I got fresh bearings that I'm going to be putting in it. I'm having a little bit of an issue with the swing arm. I had to send that to a guy to have the eyelets weld on. I'm not going to have that back till this weekend coming up, and so I had to get the bike off of the ground. But here's the front end that was on the bike. So the shocks are actually in really good shape on this thing, and the bearings were real fresh in it. Somebody must have greased it. So yeah, I was pretty surprised with that. But yeah, so this is what it's going to look like with the GSXR 1100 front end on it from a 1998. And I'm putting the 98 Bandit wheels on it, which are in that box right there that you're seeing in my messy small little workshop of a garage. Today I took the exhaust off, got that all taken off, and yeah. I still need to get the top tree. I'm waiting for that to come from the UK. It had to be CNC'd, and the same with the spacers. It's a swing arm bearing reducer kit, which is actually the spacer that's the reducer that reduces it down to this size, to that bolt size. It's actually, the spacer is actually big enough around for the Bandit, but they need to be reduced in the inside of the bushing to go through there, so I can use that bolt, so I don't have to be drilling out this. I didn't notice this before, but that hole is welded there in the factory, so I wouldn't do any welding or any grinding or anything like that, or drilling on that hole, because it could make that hole really huge and just, it could cause a big mess. And also what I'm going to do with the back end is I'm going to be cutting off the back end here. I'm going to cut off 5 inches off the back. I'm actually going to bring this here to this white line. We're going to bring it up to here, suck up the back end a little bit, make it longer, or make it shorter. It's too long now, but for my taste. I got most of the parts to do the back end, except for I need to get the rear swing arm back from the welder and get those swing arm reducer spacers. And those are actually coming from Texas. There's only one place that makes them, and he does, because there's only been one other build like this that they've done this to a bike, and the bike is actually in Australia. It didn't stay in the States. But yeah, so I'm totally stoked. This is what it's going to look like. I mean, yeah, so you can kind of tell what the front fender sits like on here. It actually sits down in this little hole here, down in this one. I get it right up in there. So that front fender will look like that, and that's the front end that was on it before. You can tell the difference. The small shocks, they're really super big, huge shocks. So this thing is just going to ride really good. It should. I'm also, like I said, I'm mocking this up. I'm going to be putting the wheels on it, make sure everything fits when I get the swing arm back. The top yoke, when I get that back, I'm going to put that on it, make sure it's all mocked up and everything is working in good condition, you know, make sure everything's going to fit well. So I have actually I've got to take these shocks back off, because I'm actually putting a new seal kit in the shocks. I have all new bearings for the swing arm, all new bearings for this yoke here, for the tree, and the swing arm bearings back there, and then the new wheel bearings. I have all those that are on their way, and then I have the digital thing, the tack and all that stuff. It's actually on its way. So yeah, I have a lot of parts coming in. You know, quite a few of them were pretty cheap. I got these parts off of eBay, just trusting in eBay that I'm hoping I'm getting really good parts, and it looks like that I am. Other than me just changing out the bearings and getting spacers and stuff like that, it's actually turning out pretty easy, other than the tedious part thing, you know, ordering them and getting everything, you know, all ordered and everything. But yeah, this is it right here, day 3 of the build. And I probably won't be doing another video until next week, Monday, so because I got to get my butt back to work. But this is it, guys, and thanks for watching. Hit the subscribes. I actually got 16 new subscribers. Thank you very much. I appreciate it so much. You guys are awesome. Give me a thumbs up on my videos. I actually got another video that I'm going to try to post later on. It's doing a review on a Z900 Kawasaki 2018, a test ride. I actually almost bought one, but I ended up with this. Anyways, you all have a good day and take care, and we'll talk to you soon.